Hi, my name is Greg Hendricks, and this video is for the hand rigging challenge at rigging101.com. So this is my hand rig. Here you'll find all the standard FK controls. This is the main part of the rig. Right now we're in STK mode, so if I select any of these sliders and move them in Z, it's going to control the finger curl. If I select this control and scale it, it's going to control the scaling. The spread. And back here is the toggle button, so if I select that, it's going to bring me into select mode, and when I click on these controls, it's going to select the corresponding FK control. Just for easy, if the control is in your way because of the character or just whatever, just to make it easier. And this is the main part of the control, this square in the middle. If you don't want to use the toggle button, you can manually change the mode from here. You can turn the toggle button off. The pin value, if it's on, the control won't move with the wrist. If it's off, then the control will come along with the wrist. And here you can turn on and off the hand control or FK control. And you can turn off the FK controls and then just use this to select the FK controls, even though they're not visible, in case they're getting in the way of you seeing the hand of the character. And over here we have the K control, which will key all the attributes of the current mode you're in. So if I click K right now, it's only going to key the FK controls. But if I click key in STK mode, it's going to key all the STK controls only. The A mode, the A button is the key all button. It will key the STK controls and the FK controls. So let me turn on the FK controls and click that, and you'll see all these have keys on them now, the STK and FK. If I pose the character with STK and FK controls and click the R button, it's going to reset them to default position. The visibility of each of when I click this, it's just being controlled by a reverse node. Let me show you what's going on with that. You'll see that the select controls has its own group and the STK controls has its own group also. It just makes it very easy to add stuff. And right now the mode is set to select. So this is 0 and STK is equal to 1 as far as Maya is concerned. So we're in mode select, the value is now 0. So if the value is 0, then I want the STK controls to turn off. So I just plug the mode straight into the visibility of the whole group, and then plug the mode into the reverse node, and then plug that into the select controls group. So 0 will turn into 1, and these will get turned on. But if you switch mode from select to STK, the value is now 1. So now this is getting visible. Now this is visible, and this gets switched to 0, and these become hidden. The main part of the rig is controlled by a script node, this one procedure and a script job, which is down here. And let me show you the script in a script editor so it's easier to see. I try to comment everything I could so it's easier to follow. But the main thing you need to know is that the functionality of each control is controlled in this switch statement right here. So if you want to add a new control, all you do is, let's pretend I want this to be a new STK control. So I parent it under the STK control group. It's already going to be hidden as far as visibility is concerned, it's already going to work. And then you just make a new case statement and you program what behavior you want the control to have. So that's pretty much my workflow for this rig once I got everything set up. And there's not much else to say except the default for the switch statement is the select controls. So make a case statement for any other control, and the select controls are in the default. And let's see, am I forgetting anything? And I think that's it. So thanks for having the challenge, and goodbye.